Approximately one third of you are from another planet. Yep, today we'll be talking about extraterrestrial souls. So, what is an extraterrestrial soul? Or a starseed soul? Basically, a starseed soul is a soul incarnated from a different plane, a different planet, a different plane or a universe, a different planet. Again, there are 200 billion planets on this galaxy. See, but one third of you, which includes myself, because I remember a planet called Planet Gigantus, a race of entire intelligent bird-like creatures, and another parallel universe verse as well, and also other dreams like fighting against aliens on another planet, a block-like world. Again, that block-like world could be a part of my imagination. You never know, but I had my past life memories. Again, for example, the dreams about the alien planet felt really real. They felt like an actual like my brain was actually playing an actual memory. And behold and behold, the aliens looked like they had Covenant from Halo. So it's very well the Covenant from Halo could actually exist in this universe. Which again is a very scary thought because we had a Covenant invaded our planet in the 2500s. Which, 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 and that is a scary thing to think about. What if the Covenant from Halo are actually real and they invaded our planet in 2500? You never know. But again, that's probably is one of the many, many, many alternate realities and alternate universes that might exist. Again, in the spirit world, there's no such thing as time. Okay, in the spirit world, the spirit realm, and the non-physical world, there's no such thing as time. Past, future, and present all exist at the same time. It's eternity. Okay, it's eternity. Okay, and I believe if you reincarnate in the past or in the future, it creates a new timeline. Okay, every time you incarnate, it creates a new timeline. Okay, for example, some beings can come from the past. Okay, they claim the time towers, but I believe they really have incarnated from a different timeline or a different universe. Okay, as well. With the infinite universe theory, which means there's an infinite amount of universes or timelines or parallel universe, which I do believe that is true, that could explain all the people who have claimed the time travel. And again, it'll be like in Dragon Ball Z. For example, in Dragon Ball Z, if you time travel, you basically create a branched off timeline. You create a branched off timeline. So there could be theoretically an infinite amount of timelines out there in existence. So even if the universe ends, you can just travel to another timeline where the universe does not end as well. Okay, which basically means there could be a universe where JoJo's Bizarre Adventure exists, a universe where Dragon Ball exists, a universe where basically, for example, eating candy is actually good for you, a universe where mermaids exist, a universe where Planet Gigantus exists and is dominating the galaxy, Z, as well, you know, as well. So every time you incarnate into this time, and again, I believe we reincarnate into the same timeline, but we can reincarnate in different timelines, which explains how people who know countries that don't exist. Okay, people know, for example, there's somewhat Taurus, I think it was called Taurus or something. There are people who have called countries that didn't even exist. So it's proved that there are alternate timelines, alternate universes, and stuff like that. Alternate realities as well, you know, and one third of people will call, okay, one third of people, okay, are from different planets. Okay, so for example, one third of people have incarnated from another planet, that, as well, as well, and no one really knows how the reincarnation process really works because we won't know, like we know, until we pass on to the other side. Again, reincarnation could just be a natural process. If reincarnation didn't exist, then likely itself life wouldn't exist. Okay, everything in the universe reincarnates. Okay, so for example, everything in the universe reincarnates from stars to galaxies, which points to the infinite universe theory, especially because if the universe is eternal, which means you have everything, including matter itself, reincarnates. Okay, which is why I said in a few videos, entropy is bunk science. I'm really just talking about, stuff like the heat death of the universe and stuff, how the, universe will end and reach absolute zero, and there'll be never anything in the universe again. Again, that is the materialist view of the universe, the materialist view of how the universe works. And there are people who are against the materialist view of the world. Not everybody is for it. But if there are an infinite amount of universes, that means there's no Big Bang. Because if there's an infinite amount of universes, that means there's an infinite amount of timelines for eternity. Okay? An infinite amount of times for eternity. Okay? I wouldn't be surprised if the spirit realm exists outside of the universe and in the universe as one. Okay? The spirit realm is inside and outside the universe as one. Okay? Right there. There. So, yeah. I don't know how many people have a call past lives on another planet, but one thing that has struck me is why do I said basically, when I was a kid, I was like, I was on first grade, I said, why do I have to be on this planet again? Why do I have to be here? What is the point? Okay. Again, I probably say that because I got punished for doing something bad again. But I believe, once I found out reincarnates and stories and stuff, and those types of videos, I believe that kids and babies are much more smarter than people think they are. Okay, and kids and babies are not born with a blank slate and imagination. For example, when I was a kid, I was obsessed with dinosaurs. This is a true story. I had a high advanced level of reading. And then when I did a past life regression on YouTube, guess what my past life was about? Okay, it was about a guy in Texas. I had visions of Texas throughout my whole life. Again, these visions kind of faded and faded. As I gotten older, for example, I remember a hotel, a house, a city, which resembled Dallas. Not Dallas, Houston. I always keep thinking that the only city in Texas is Dallas. It's more than just Dallas. But I wouldn't be surprised if I visited Dallas in that lifetime as well. So, but I remember a city, and I used this. I did it on this specific vision alone. The specific vision alone. Okay, I'm utterly 100% convinced that you survive bodily death. Okay, I'm 100% convinced that this has happened. For example, okay, when I was a kid, I constantly was obsessed with dinosaurs. And in my past life, I was a paleontologist. I had a part of the experience was me being in Mongolia discovering a raptor skeleton, finding raptor bones, with a bunch of other paleontologists. And it was like a very, very exciting moment in that life. Okay, very, very exciting moment in that life. Okay, I didn't use it on Planet Gigantus, for example. I'll probably do it in the future on Planet Gigantus. Probably one of the interstellar ones, because I gotta get to the bottom of Planet Gigantus, and when you go into hypnosis or deep meditation, you awaken, okay, your higher self, okay, you awaken the spirit and the higher self within you. Okay, for example, people who meditate are able to see into the astral, into the, into past lives. Okay, that's the reason why reincarnation is such a central thing in Eastern cultures, because a lot of Eastern cultures, a lot of people in Eastern cultures usually meditate. Okay, it is a common practice for Eastern cultures. Okay, and you don't really have to die to get a near-death experience. Okay, they experience the same thing. Okay, meditation is essentially a very similar alternative. If you don't, or hypnotherapy are two very easy alternatives to, you know, attempting to kill yourself to get a near death experience. Okay? They're very, very easy alternatives. You don't have to put your life at risk to get a near death experience. And again, because of the veil of forgetfulness, you're 80% chance of not remembering the near death experience because of the veil of forgetfulness and because of brain damage from also the veil of forgetfulness and because of the brain damage that you get from your brain shutting down, you likely won't remember an NDE. Okay, you likely won't remember it because of the veil of forgetfulness. And people don't. And again, scientists say, "Oh, it's just a hallucination." No, it's because of the veil of forgetfulness. Okay, the veil of forgetfulness is the reason why you don't remember. Why some people who say, "Oh yeah, it's proof atheism is correct." Okay, you know, it is because of the veil of forgetfulness. The veil of forgetfulness does not make you remember the 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 near death experience. For example, if someone does life between lives of help the reality or something, or it even has rebirth memories, they'll describe very similar things to a near death experience. They'll describe very, very similar things to a near death experience. So yeah, 1/3 of people watching this video are from an interstellar planet. Okay? But science will still tell you that aliens don't exist, that we are alone in the galaxy. Okay? When people will call past lives from an alien planet, past lives from a different planet and a different reality, okay? For example, someone recalled another life on an alien planet where they lived up to 5,000 years. I believe humanity will be soon one of those races that will be able to live up to thousands of years. And I believe that this generation might be the first generation, Gen Z. Okay, again, the aliens that lived to 5,000 years could be either the natural lifespan or could be artificially done. And the average lifespan, because of accidents and stuff and trauma, is 5,000 years. Years. And I believe humanity, of course, will soon be ascending to that type of race. Probably even immortality itself. Okay? As well. And again, I do not like the Earth bias view that current religion has. Okay? What if Earth is destroyed? Okay? What if humanity goes extinct? Where do all the souls go? Another planet. Okay, another planet. We all go to another planet, and we have to go to another planet to continue evolving through reincarnation. Again, reincarnation is all about evolution. It always has been about evolution, about evolving. Okay, growing and evolving. For example, life has been growing and evolving for billions of years. Our souls do the same thing too. Okay, and again, some may not choose to incarnate and just study in the soul world. But there are things that we can't do in the soul world that we can do in this reality. I believe soon, in the future, in 100 to 200 years, there will be a reality where earth and heaven will be almost indistinguishable. Okay, humanity will basically be very, very happy. Okay, humanity will not really be scared of physical death. Humans can live for as long as they want, as long as they choose. Okay, if you want to live for 2 billion years, you can. If you want to live for 60 years, you can. It'll be all a choice. And I believe I believe most people in Gen Z will be able to catch this train of immortality. Okay, if I become immortal, I plan to live at least 2 million years. Okay, there's just so much that can be done. and accomplished in this incarnation for 2 million years. Okay, so much wisdom you can spread, so much information and experience you can get, and I believe in more immortal races accelerate the soul, accelerate soul evolution. Okay, because it's much better than the 60 years of existence, 70 years of existence on this planet, 80 years, and that's and then your existence goes back into the spirit world. Your existence goes back to home. Again, all creatures and all beings true home. Okay, from the blade of grass to a spider to your pets, the true home is the spirit realm or the astral world. Okay, okay, and yeah, I do believe humanity is currently living in the dark ages. Okay, when people talk about the dark ages, they always refer to oh, that one time it happened in Europe, or it was one of the worst ages in humanity. Okay, there was one of the worst ages in humanity, the dark ages. But we are currently living in the modern dark ages. Okay, the modern dark ages of communism, materialism, and other such things that we that a lot of people, up to I believe 500 700 million people, believe in this view. Okay, mostly in the Western world as well, and China. Okay, mostly in the Western world and China. Okay, as well. And again, science is trying to debunk the non-physical. Science is trying everything they can do to debunk the non-physical, because materialism is trying to do everything they can to debunk non-physical phenomenon, and if science never does try to explain non-physical phenomenon, always tries to continue to explain non-physical phenomenon, which includes consciousness. Okay, science will continue to get nowhere. Okay, stuff like mind uploading will never get anywhere, because you'll just be creating a copy of your ego. Okay, that's what people mean by a copy. You'll just be copying your ego, not ego, and you won't be your soul and your spirit won't be. Okay, again, you know, there are scientists are saying immortality is within reach. Okay, advanced civilizations live for much longer. Okay, I do believe 60 to 80 years is too short, and a lot of souls are picking life extension as a valuable thing. So, it's something like that. But I already mentioned life extension multiple times. It is something that I do believe will come in my lifetime. Okay, especially, you know, and there are lots of things to experience I would like to see in my lifetime if I do get life extension. Okay, a lot of things I would want to experience. Okay, I would like to truly live life to its fullest. Okay, truly live life to its fullest, because 80 years is too short. Truly live life to its fullest. Live for hundreds, thousands, or even millions of years. Truly see what life has to offer. Truly see. And even if I do live for millions, I could probably just live for infinity. Okay, we already do live for infinity, but we don't live in this body for infinity. Okay, but I do believe that that people are coming from other planets to help us extend to immortality. For example, someone told me that Elon Musk is a is another is a incarnated from another planet, and that he knew Elon Musk was actually a royalty, and that in that past life, this race, okay, achieved immortality, okay, and they were an advanced race as well. And the one person that he mentioned was Elon Musk. The one person that he mentioned is trying to get us into space was a part of a very advanced civilization. Okay, now a lot of philosophers and some of the most smartest people actually incarnated from another planet. Essentially. And on that ways, of course, if you still had your head chopped off, you would still be dead. But you're biologically immortal. Okay? And the same thing of the Gigantians. Gigantians could not die. Okay? Die unless they were completely 100% destroyed. Okay? But Gigantians basically became a post. Kind of like how they describe post-human society. Okay? Post-humans or android human society. The the And I do not believe in stuff like, oh yeah, the universe is gonna end in a big rip or a big crunch, because we do not really know. We don't know 99% of the universe. We think we know, but we're simple meat beings. Okay, we're simple meat beings. We do not know. We do not have the universal knowledge. Okay, or a theory of everything. Okay, we do not have universal knowledge. Okay, yeah, we do not know universal knowledge, so you can't really. So that's why I say you can't really say the universe is going to end or not. Science is sure how it's going to end, okay, but we don't. Unless you time travel to the end of the universe, I I'm not sure if the universe is going to end. Again, I would made that another video on this video series, please. But yep, 1/3 of all humanity have been incarnated. And another thing that we got from this is that a lot of people are new to planet Earth or new to this intelligent life in general. Okay? I think I'm new to intelligent life. I think I only had a couple of previous incarnations of intelligent life. Okay? Previous incarnations of intelligent life forms. Okay? There. And most people on this planet are incarnations. Our incarnations from other planets and other universes and other solar systems, star systems. So yeah, science actually knows very little about how this universe works. Okay, here, and yeah, 1/3 of humans are from other planets. So that's basically about this video. Goodbye.